Okay, hello. I'm just looking for the page that I left off on for this. Because we were going through the whole entire cell here and double checking all of our seams. The most glamorous work of modding. Hello and welcome to Modding Monday. I don't know how much this mic is gonna pick up, but do you have Twitch Prime? I don't. I do not have Twitch Prime. But my throat was feeling a little bit off, so I have a cough drop. I'm sucking on that, because I know I was gonna talk to y'all, and I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't start losing my voice. I also have the window open on the other side of the room. That shouldn't be a problem. But if it is, then I'll go close it. And there's also someone working downstairs. So, if you hear little noises, that's probably them. Oh man, alright. Should I have Twitch Prime? Was it all I ever wanted and more? I know you get loot boxes and stuff. We need to go all the way down. See, now I feel like I need to decipher some of my notes, because they hold a lot of information when it's somewhat fresh, but the further I go, it's just like, what? Wood clipping into rock fix. That's not checked off. Death well ceiling. Death well ceiling. I know I need to do a an actual mesh edit to that down here. I assume. Oh wait, no, that's the death well. I was thinking the Sitha shrine. I'm like, why am I calling it a death well? First, secondly. Yeah, I need to do an actual, edit that mesh because it's got that bright purpley nonsense. Why are you subscribed to yourself then? Aren't you losing money by doing this? I'm not. I'm not subscribed to myself. I don't get charged money. I think it's because the way Twitch's internal system is structured. So when I became affiliated, and I assume it happens when you get partnered or whatever, you have access to your own emotes that you set up. And I think in the internalization of their system, it's you are subscribed to yourself in order to get those emotes. I'm assuming a little bit here, obviously, but I just kind of looked at it, used my little Sherlock skills, was like, yeah, that's probably what it is. No problem. I know, I was kind of weirded out for a second there too. I'm like, I'm not subscribed though. I'm not gonna pay money for myself. But I was super excited about the emotes. It's like, yeah! Getting affiliated has its perk right off the bat, because I just get to have my own art on Twitch on some level. Okay, so yeah, the death whale ceiling. Check older builds. That sounds gross. That just sounds gross, because that requires the creation kit to boot again. It takes forever. But I do have a point. So I could faff about to try to find a nice cover, or go into an older build. I'm thinking, instead of wasting really any large amounts of time, I could probably grab that, place that here. Because yes, I won't have a fancy ceiling that you could see right up to the top here and the light coming through. But the person's in the kill box. It's a literal kill box. You're gonna die. So I don't think I have to make this really any more fancy than it needs to be. Rotation. Okay. And that'll be that. It's like the most cost-effective way of dealing with this, I think. Oh wait, you can kind of see through it. Rude. Alright, I guess I'll get the solid black. Let's kind of contend with that. Interesting. But yeah, I think that's fine for the player to just see that. Maybe move it over a little. It's right on the edges there. Goodness. But it's still okay. Yeah, that's still fine. Let me get solid black. I don't know if I have that anymore at the moment on this scene, but it should be pretty easy to find. Black plane, yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Nice and simple. Let me just line that up. And now, this is what the player sees when they're looking down, and you can't get at a sharp enough angle to really see where the pit ends, so, and when you fall, there's gonna be immediately this black plane in your face. I should probably bring it up just a bit higher. There we go. That's perfect. Because then you're never gonna see any clipping. It's just gonna be black. And you'll get a little bit of this shoot area as you very quickly die. Alright. That solves that problem. Cleaning the cat's litter. Oh man, I don't envy you. Wall skeleton, add hands. Man, I don't know what's up with my throat. Ever since that really sharp, quick cold that I had that just like put me on a commission really quickly, and then I was just over it within like days. Like it was like I got sick for one day, was sick for one day, and then I recovered in one day. But ever since then, it's just like I don't feel sick, but my throat feels kind of awkward. Like slightly dry. He's missing an arm. And he's missing hands. Boo. Okay. I'll just get them. We have bone human. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. I was panning this window. Not adding spaces in there. Hello there, Hendris. How are you? Hand static. I hate how these rotational circles don't actually correspond to global values. It is a pain in my ass. Because it just makes the widget that much more awkward to control. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we just need to move it over. These bones would have never stayed. Silly game. It would have made much more sense for it to be one of these things, these Draugr types. Emaciated body. But this is Skyrim, so doing fairly good, still more or less trying to cheer up someone who's really down. Been there. I hope you can bring some light to their day. Also playing some Minecraft with Jimmy and Tom. Nice. I'm interested to find out about how Tom's handling Minecraft and what he's building. I know about you and Zarlark's Minecraft escapades, but I don't really know too much about Tom's. Alright, that looks decent. That's just for some flavor anyway. So we're gonna bring in the right one. We have to bring this out. I can't even see what's happening. Okay, that's good. Now I just need to turn it around. Oh my god. Global values. I need that. This is ridiculous. Huh? Is that close enough? Probably, hopefully. He's also not connected to the wall. That's something that should be fixed. Yeah, those hands aren't normal. They also look really big to me compared to his head. Like, is that a thing? Because it sure looks like it. No collarbone. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do the other arm on this one. Too ridiculous for words. How about you join in sometime too? You're still trying to fully convince Andrew. I want to, but it's it's hard to justify. Like, I can play the games that I can play right now because I'm streaming them. And I have some downtime where I play like Overwatch because there's events and stuff. I should find some time at least to pop in and say hi, even if I can't like just build my... Well, I could probably build a house there. I just can't go overboard doing all of the things. But I definitely should find some time. Take up a slot. Why would they keep a skeleton prisoner though? Well, the reason why these bodies are here, and some of them might actually change around a little bit. I might add more or remove some, because some of them in my head are just her first experiments, and then the other ones are gonna be sanctuary members. It gets into spoiler alerts of like why everything is gonna be in the positions that they are. I never really understood why the player has a torture room filled with like bodies and stuff, but there's a reason why this room exists in this sanctuary as it was constructed. It's a place where they were preparing the bodies for this whole catacombs area, because this is actually, I think, labeled as the sanctuary catacombs, where they store old sanctuary members. But then it gets perverted. All over the place. And also, I have to like think about the fact that in Oblivion, they had sanctuary guardians that were literally skeletons. So that could be a thing as well. Like you put together a skeleton and then you bring it to life as a sanctuary guardian. You know. No reason to justify yourself. Busy as ever. Yeah. I do want to play it though. I feel a bit bad. So you'll probably be able to break me down way faster than Andrew. Hello there, Zarlark. I hope you're having a fantastic day. How big is the realm? I thought like Minecraft worlds were like as big as the real world, right? So it should just keep going forever. Unless, I guess, that is incorrect. I haven't looked into that stuff in a very long time. Okay, so I fixed that guy. Moved him closer to the wall. Wood clipping into rock fix. Above urns, ceiling misaligned left. I have a question mark on that one. I guess I couldn't find it. Wow. It's a lot of blocks. It would take you literal years of walking, sprinting to reach the end of the world. Is there actually an end of the world in Minecraft? I thought it would like loop around or something. Or is that just not the case? It is an actual cube. I also thought Minecraft would procedurally generate as the players reveal the map. I think it does. But I guess there is like a stopping point on the map. Oh my god. My nose is killing me. Okay. The urns. These ceilings look fine, but we do have to fix this wood clipping nonsense. That is a problem. So, how best to do that? Oh, okay, I have an idea. We have pillar 1 is a fat one. Pillar 2 is a little bit smaller. Pillar 3 is the smallest. Did I try this before? I feel like I might have. I really feel like I might have. And then I decided I didn't like it. But I really do need something. I think this would be better if I had, instead of the Thieves Guild, I need like the Rat Way. This is Pillar. This will blend in much better, yeah. So the clipping on this wouldn't be as bad. I just need just to clip out the wood. Oh my gosh. Get over there. I feel like this is a very expensive way to do this, but as far as polygons go, but whatever. This is a 7-year-old game now. I think it's gonna be okay. 2018, they are literally just a limitation. In the programmer set. There's an end. There's just a world barrier to deny you access because after a certain point the numbers would just overflow. That thing where numbers get so big that they suddenly become like -1 quadrillion. Oh. Okay, because I remember playing a little bit more of Telltale's Minecraft, and they had an end of the world that was like this barrier, but they were able to cross right across it, and it got all like, oh, this part of the world is like pretty weird. And that's all they said about it, really. So I wasn't sure if that was actually built on something real in Minecraft where the world just slowly starts to break down. That'd be creepy and cool. Creepy cool. What you mean by the Firelands? Yeah. Is that an actual thing in Minecraft? That was the world barrier bug feature that lasted only until a few versions ago. So that was a real place that no longer exists, and it would look all weird and freaky? That was the thing. I like that. I really do appreciate how they incorporate like the game lore and world into an actual like story that makes sense using those laws of the world. And I don't know, I like it. It's creative. Thank you, Creation Kit. You put it pretty much where I wanted. It's very nice of you. there's one there. Did I miss one here? No. So it goes to super spoopy land. Dang it. Okay. We have fixed the wood issue, I think. I'm also starting to think, while I was doing this, I was pondering a few things. Like how best to implement this little area. Because I don't really like the whole idea of like, oh yeah, we just wall it off. You know, like that was part of the dungeon experience in the taking over the sanctuary, and then we just like wall off half of the sanctuary. Which I mean really wasn't fair in the vanilla one, where it was like, this is where we store the dead bodies of our old ancient sanctuary members, and now we're just gonna board it up. Silliness. Maybe like some kind of shrine here might be fitting. Like with a list of names or something. I don't know. I had originally wanted to have like a pillar in the center where everyone had like little handprints, or it would scratch in their names and being like, we will never forget kind of thing. But it's just too claustrophobic to have a pillar in the center. At least for me. So I could have little writings on these pillars potentially. But we'll see. We'll see about all this, how I'm gonna really clutter it and bring it together. Definitely doing the urn thing just so it can technically hold more bodies. But alright. Move pillars and floor and circle room. I did that, that's back to normal. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done with the bottom, the dungeon area. I'll need to test it out. And assuming everything's good here, we can move on to this area and finish that. And then we'll be completely done with the basement. How cool is that? Oh, Kami. No, thank you. And not today. Viewers. People are interested in Skyrim modding, I guess. There's so much that goes into it. Depending on how polished you want it to be, at least. Okay. Let's not screw this up. It was... I think I might have screwed it up. Dang it. Dang it. Can't remember my own value that I put on the sanctuary. I'm gonna try to alt-tab, but I know this game really, really hates it when I do that. Test Dawnstar Sanctuary. DPSR. That's... that's my prefix. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna come back for me. Maybe. Done. There's an Alt-Tab fix mod? Of course there is. Okay, we have to toggle death, God mode on. Death mode. Because we're gonna be checking out our little kill box. I definitely can't allow myself to die down there. Alright. I can Alt-Tab when I'm playing Skyrim on Linux. Where's that kappa? I feel like there's a kappa there. Heckin' Linux. Okay, that's an issue, kind of. That looks okay. I forget, I'm guessing that, yeah, this is the lighting that a normal sanctuary will have when it's functioning, which is definitely bright enough. Still a little bit on the dark side, but yeah, okay, so that one has that too. That must be what I was talking about. It's so hard to see in the creation kit though. And these pillars technically, like, they have that part where they don't end, or they end a little bit short from the ceiling. But that's kind of, it's kind of alright. Don't know how best to fix the ceiling, but I can try fiddling with it. Okay, and this looks good. It's completely passable. I actually play using wine. I mean, yeah, I figured you can't just run it directly on Linux, you'd have to use wine. Linux is so superior that runs Windows applications better than Windows itself. I mean, yeah, that's probably a thing. Alright. That's a problem. A little bit of one. Okay, so Z fighting. In fall down cave. Exiting. Yeah, exiting it. Right here, this must be where the tunnel starts. Okay, because I probably won't be able to see that very well in the creation kit either. So, oh, okay. So, okay. Tunnel start. Tunnel. This piece isn't fitting correctly. Could probably bash some kind of fix. They're all not fitting correctly. Perfect. That just makes my day so much more amazing, doesn't it? I think that's what these pillars were for. To try to cover cover issues. But there are so many issues. Alright, so this whole tunnel system has got to be fixed up. Okay, all seams. Yep. Yep. This is the life of quality assurance. Gotta be good. It's gotta be perfect. Okay, so these ceilings need some work because they're just a little bit awkward. So I'll write it down officially. See what I can do. No problems. A little bit of clipping there, but I suppose I might be able to forgive it. Ah, I lost my torch. That's fine, I suppose. The blue light is bleeding in. But that's okay, because there's cracks in the door, so I can forgive that. And we fixed the seam last time. It looks pretty good. Yeah, alright. Oh. Oh. Oh no. That is a significant amount of clipping. Alright. So. It's really this pillar here can't be here. There's plenty of clipping on the wood, so we could just get rid of it. It was just a flavor thing anyway. Remove or lower wood. Severe clipping. Pillar left. A very fancy and totally not obvious hidden door. Yep. I mean, if it were up to me and I had unlimited resources, I would make this door really hard to find as heck. But we have to work with what we have, so. Did you try the new Streamlabs OBS? You mean slobs? Slobs? Yes, I tried it. I thought it looked really nice, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a go. It actually has like a ring on it. That's silly. I've never noticed that before, actually. That just makes it even more obvious it's a frickin' door. That's funny. Yeah, I was intrigued. I tried it for 2 seconds and then realized that it is so not the program for me. 'Cause OBS, you can mod OBS. You can add plugins for its functionality to customize it to your needs. I have an advanced scene switcher, which is a little bit of an awkward baby. It tends to not easily allow me to edit things. But once I have it appropriately set up, it's great. It allows me to do those fancy transitions. And I haven't been able to get it really that smooth with OBS's basic functions. Oh, look at that. Right side circle room casket lift. So yeah, that I noticed right away is like, ooh, I can't use this because I can't have the appropriate scene switching when I want. It takes from OBS. It's got pretty much, I think, like the same, it's like just a fork of it, I imagine. But it doesn't seem to have the plugin functionality that you want. It's like plugins only are widgets, essentially, which I also kind of have an issue with. And it seems useful, but just like a little bit too simple. Like, I like that minimal interface in the front of it, but if you don't have lots of customization options in the back, you know, hidden away, then it's just a less capable system. So it definitely, I could see it definitely working for a lot of people and it being a really smooth, nice experience. I loved the automated functions of it. Obviously you are able to go in and tweak it as you would like later on, but I do really appreciate the fact that they have that. I think that's something that OBS should have, where you could just have a little wizard that can do most of the work for you to get you up and running, and then you can tweak it from there. Because a lot of people are going into this and they have no idea what to do or how things work, and then you have to look at a bunch of tutorials, which I mean is fine too. You learn what you need to do, but so yeah, that's my feelings on it. If it becomes a more capable program, then I'll use it. But as it is right now, it's a handicapped program for me. One selling point for me is there's a small performance head. There's that too. I was intrigued. Like, there's definitely some pros to it. The one thing that caught me was that it had an integrated dashboard, essentially, so you could see your chat right in the one program. You wouldn't have to have multiple things open. Like for me, I always have Chrome open with OBS. But when I was really thinking about it, I'm like, I would still have to have Chrome open though, because I use Stream Elements as my my activity feed, not Streamlabs. So, and of course they only allow for like their dashboard to be shown in that tab. So it's like, use our stuff exclusively, which can be really enticing for me, because I tend to like to have all my eggs in one basket, even though I know that's kind of a mistake. I just prefer the simplicity of it. Okay, so this is the second circle room in my head. Okay. Right. Dead. And run Sithis entrance. Bottom shift right. Okay. Same here. Go and try it out, see how it runs. Yeah, I mean, like, it's very simple to install and very simple to uninstall if you don't want it. So it's like no reason not to try it out, right? Oh yeah, those walls are much better. This one's much better. Yeah, okay, so I need to make an addendum to that. It was circular room ceilings. Right. That's not too bad. Okay. No Z fighting with this one. It's so dark. Let's just do this. Which I kind of appreciate that even with the lighter. Ooh. Better lighting profile, you still have that happening. Okay. Okay, we'll fix that. And we need that to be fixed. So weird. Okay, that's weird. On this side it merges fairly well. For the top at least. The sides have something to be left to be desired. Okay, and then this part is just like, I just need to fill it in. Because it's gonna have dirt and rocks and stuff because these doors are inaccessible. Okay. That's pretty standard in my brain. I was like, I'm gonna be needing to do that. I wasn't expecting anything different. I can see him from here. All ominous down there. Okay. I think we're good in this room. So let's go down here. Looks all right. Oh, that's not lined up right. Torch your room. So much. However, I know this great artist that I need to bug for some nice background. Of course, of course. Tells you my pixel art isn't for sale, Czar. Pixel art. The amount of time she puts into Blanca's face is evidence of her skill. It's evidence of my perseverance. I think the amount of effort you, like, cause anyone, if you put in enough effort, you'll get something out of it. Like, I put an insane amount of effort into the Skyrim stained glass. It's like, I feel like someone with more skill than I do would have been able to do that way, way faster. But with enough perseverance and spending of time, anything is possible. Yeah, this is obnoxious. These ones look fine. These ones don't. I think I looked it up and they were correct, or I can't remember because it's been so long, or I looked it up and I'm like, oh yeah, let's set this one up and look at the difference. Okay, so this one is fine, and these ones are awkward. I will look into that again. There's only so much I can do about it though, unfortunately. Okay, so ceilings are still weird. Okay, seams showing on these ceilings. These lights look fine. Super cute. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. Look at that. I couldn't have tried that and made that happen. How did I must have like accidentally stepped on the bottom of it with my shoe and it went flying? What? That's crazy. I'm not hearing any sound from this game, and I don't know if that's normal. Pixel art requires no skill, but it takes time. If you have skill, you can do it in a blink. I feel like I have no skill and no time for it. See, that's the rub, how much time you get. I feel like all art, it's a gray area, because pixel art, it does require a certain amount of skill depending on like what you're doing. Because if you're making a landscape or something, that requires a certain amount of skill to like do. Because you need to understand like color theory and how everything is supposed to look and blah 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 blah. Just like with any other illustrative piece. Like you need to know how to blend the colors and everything, I'd imagine. So that does like require a certain amount of skill. But I think those are core values that you can use in a lot of different mediums, including pixel art. Okay, this game is really trying to kill me. My controller's freaking out. But this looks pretty good down here. Could probably stick a few dead bodies down here for funsies. Let me see. How do I spell torch? Oh no! I don't know how to spell. I'm actually not sure if 4 should be here or at the end. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Torch bug in a jar. Dang it. It is on D. Oh. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's turn collision off and go back up here. Whoa. Yeah. Perfect. Onward. I think the last thing we really need to look into is the hallway over here. Deeper, spooky, Dark Brotherhood. So dark. Like, I think it's good to be doing this in the natural lighting that the, oh, that's clipping. That you're gonna be seeing it in. More or less, AMBs are kind of like a crapshoot for trying to figure out exactly how it's gonna look for each person, but on the other hand, it'd just be nice to have real lighting. Pros and cons. Yeah, that still looks good to me. I'm hearing a lot of dings. Okay. Let me write this thing down real quick. The next phase of our adventure is the clipping on the way out. There, that gives me plenty to do in the creation kit. Ooh. Don't come saying all art requires no skill. Say that to my old man shaky hand. Mildly here, the Yoshi's Island number. Yoshi's Island 1 OST. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just a, wait, no, it should be Chrono Trigger. Shouldn't that be? Put on a random relaxing video game music SNES edition. Okay, so it's everything. All the stuff. Okay, Zarlek redeemed Make It Rain and also ESO, and I will hack it to get it. Good to know, good to know. So that means we gotta have our ESO fix on Wednesday. I hear you. At points, there's an update. Oh God, thank you for telling me this. I will, let me make a note right here in my book. Remember to turn on ESO before I leave. I can have that doing its thing while I'm gone. That would be fantastic. Oh, it's a baby one? Okay, well, I'll still err on the side of caution because the one that I had going that made me miss last Wednesday, I think it was at like 90-something%, and I don't know if it actually fully finished because I closed it, obviously. So I should finish, just get all of the updates out of the system. Just have it running on the computer. Better safe than sorry. Okay. Back to this. Z fighting in the cave. Oh God, this thing's gonna kill me. Like, cause it's just an unconventional way of using this kit. And I'm bashing all the kits together all the time, and it's just, of course. But these have no excuse because it's part of the same kit. They should all connect just fine. But they are not. So this is door 2. Okay, so it's 128. And this one is 128, and this one is just regular old room door. Okay, so Mindsea. Oh. Let's try 64. I almost have a feeling that I have done that before, but well, we'll see what happens. Let's put the grid on. Yeah, okay, so 64 isn't connecting quite right, and this one overshoots. Oh god, this is worse. I forget how to change the snap in the creation kit to try to fix this. And I think that's a global thing, so it would just change the grid snapping for everything, which I don't know if I'm ready for that. I'm gonna have to research more into that because I forget. Yeah, okay. We'll just do it manually. So I'm so not interested. Oh. You're not as slopey as the other one. This is not good. Mine, hallway. 64U. You're different models as well. I can't stand you. All right. Oh, you're not lining up either. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay. This is... Oh, right, okay. I will get what I want. You cannot stop me. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Ooh. Lurk alert. Oh my god, it's blue, so I can hardly see it. But thank you so much for the follow. Cool. If you want to lurk for lurk, let me know. Alright. Hello there, Alchemy. I hope you're having a good day. Microsoft is said to have acquired GitHub. This may be really bad news for devs. Oh gosh. Guess he currently has Duckenstein in his hand. I don't know that game, but it sounds amazing. Lurk City. Kalachi, hello, welcome. God, it was so annoying. They make it to fit really nice on the grid, and then, no, we're not. We're not gonna let you do that. Alright, I'm gonna try, instead of just fiddling with chord numbers, I'm gonna do it this way a little bit. What? Thank you so much for the follows, Batbot and Arzo. Thank you. I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. All this very careful care. Okay, now we have to go with the numbers here. Okay. Eight. Oh my god. Can't wait until this is. Okay, that's a sliver, and we just want them to touch. That's all. Okay, let's take a look here. And then I'm gonna like be moving this into the actual official cell for the sanctuary, and then it's just gonna be off a hair. I'm gonna notice it later on. Because I'm doing this whole first pass, right? And then I'm gonna be having to do another pass to make sure everything's not clipping or doing anything weird. $27 people in chat. My god, I can't. I just can't. Hello everyone. Thank you for thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Wish could be in a more riveting area of this mod work, but this is what you get. Okay, so we've fixed the clipping, Z-fighting on these. So now it's just this area here. Which is really hard to see in the creation kit, how much it's clipping or not. Not helpful to me at all. So you saw how much it was wiggling in game, and here it's just like not much going on. These pillars weren't working out. They were just sort of hiding the issue. Not really. They weren't fixing the problem, so. Are you maybe starstruck? I mean, maybe. I'm just a simple modeler. No, modder. Just doing my thing. You also are not aligning, you jerk. Let's keep it simple here. Simple model. Yes. Okay. The problem of it being slightly off no matter what. That's probably why I was using the side pieces. How do I want to do this? This won't... This is not gonna line up. It's a hallway and these are the sides of a room. So we have mine hallway 1. Like the doorway. I remember I was fiddling with that a little bit. That's probably our best bet for a more smooth transition. Love how it's like, these are the mines, but here's a bunch of cave folders. Have fun. Let's get rid of that. Hall, dead end, twist, ramp. Nothing about a doorway. Room door. Okay, let's look at our options here. Do you... Probably not gonna fit perfectly here because I had to do all this fiddling with the hallway. But it looks like these two pieces will fit together fairly well. So, we might be able to work with that. Yeah, that looks like it'll blend fairly nicely. Perfect, okay. Auntie Null, thank you! Thank you so much for the cheer. Let's move you a little bit closer. Huh? Huh? Let's turn the grid off. Get you nice and close. Mm. Come on, you jerk. Hmm. Absolutely not. Okay. I'm so much better at just doing it by hand. It's where I'm most comfortable. It's just, like, this would not be that hard, honestly, if I wasn't on, like, a awkward angle, because I have to fiddle with the X and Y values. So I'm just, you know, life sometimes is a little bit difficult. But that might actually be fine in game. So before I get too crazy, I'm just gonna see what that looks like. And then work on blending it down here should it need it. So we'll leave that. We'll say that that's fixed for the most part. So I'll mark that off. Will definitely look better than it did before. And now we have circular room ceilings. Another thing I don't like. These things are such jerks. Mostly because they're really not designed to be used in this circular ceiling. And I'm just like, nope, that's what you're gonna be doing in life. I want to make something that looks unique, so this is what we get. Let's see. This side was fine, so how are they positioned? Okay. So we need to move this over and down. Still don't like that though. I feel like that's going to be an issue when we get into Skyrim. And I don't see it here. So that's something. That's interesting. Move you over. That should be looking basically the same. And I just need to do this one. Except that spot right there. That exists. They all went away already. What a girl without a face cam. I refuse to watch this any further. Someone who doesn't show cleavage, nutty. Easy come, easy go. I feel like with those kind of little raids and little moments where people come in, it's just, it always happens during awkward times. Like right now I'm not doing anything particularly interesting, and unless like you're really interested in listening to my voice or Skyrim modding, I don't think it's really gonna be like the stream for you. But yeah, Team Dragons. To be honest, I don't even know what that was referring to exactly. But I will be on any team that has dragons in it, because that's just badass. Also feels like a lot of pressure. When you suddenly have all those people, it's like, this is what I do. You're either gonna like it or you're not. But hi! I'm lowering this one too much. Why is this not lining up correctly? What am I missing? What am I missing from this? Maybe I'm just overreacting because I haven't done this side yet. I guess that could be a legitimate thing. I can grab this one. Yeah, I don't see how this is gonna... Yeah, there's just gonna be a frickin'... No, no, I say no. We're gonna go over... Well, actually, yeah. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna copy paste these. Gonna make this happen. Is there more than one thing selected here? No, there's just the two boxes. I think. My goodness. You do have a nice voice. Thank you, sorry, Lark. They just need to wait for Okami, right? That's when the raid should happen. She's doing something productive and interesting, and I have the chance to learn something. I refuse to stay here any further. Potentially. I mean, maybe one of them stayed, who knows? Maybe they went with the raid. I mean, I got a few follows out of it, so that's good. Yes! Oh my gosh, this is better for me. There. That's gotta look much better than I should take it off the grid. That could have been my problem. Oops. It's right, you reselect these things. You can bet though, if those people are playing Skyrim, it's like, oh cool, there's a new mod that'll come out. I'll check it out later and I'll play it. Rather than learn how it's made. For people still here that are new, almost that's what Twitch is saying. Aw man, you're hearing all my unfiltered comments. Okami has won. The cleavage happens in the jiggle physics. Come for the adventure. Stay for Sakura-chan. I'll neither agree or disagree with you about her voice, Sarah. Muse already has too many praises from me. You have said that you do enjoy my voice. Oh man. Oh man. Delete. Perfect. Which, I mean, honestly, since starting this, that's the craziest thing. I never expected that. I never thought that my voice was anything special. So it's been a very pleasant surprise that you guys enjoy it so much. Where did you go? Oh, why did you spawn all the way up there, you jerks? Just been calling these ceiling pieces jerks a lot, but it's so true. Wonderful. Oh, that's clipping. That's not good. Okay. It's disconcerting. But I think that'll look much better. I just need to check to make sure this one's not clipping. It is not. Good. I think those were the only two ceilings that oh, no. There's this ceiling. Gross. Oh, my tea is done. 4:35. All right. One more piece of the ceiling to fix. This looks so decent in the creation kit. I mean, okay. Like, this looks fine. I did say all of them. But I feel like maybe this one will be fine. We fixed the two that really, I remember, bothered me deeply, so let's say that's good. And then there's the Khajiit room with the horrendous clipping, my god. So that pillar can't be there. And this wood, let's see, can we lower it? No, I mean, it's, sure. We'll see if that looks good. Otherwise, I might as well get rid of it. The way this door swings out, though, I worry that it'll clip through this too, as it is. I don't remember that being an issue, but we should probably test for that. It doesn't look like it needs a pillar here. I think that was to probably fix an issue right here at the border, which is really hard to heckin' see. Yeah, it's like slightly not fitting. I'm going to see how this looks because it might not be that visible of an issue. Well, kind of. I guess I could err on the side of caution here. And let's see, we need a dirt mound. Let's get one of those, and I'm trying to find the skinny one. That is not skinny. And we'll just place it there, so that way you don't get the sliver of red. And hopefully that'll look fine. It's one of these. I know it's one of these. We'll know it when we see it. There we go. Dang it. Just scale it down, move it over here. Get rid of this fat pillar. There's a room dedicated to the Khajiits? Oh, no, I mean, this is, okay, so I'll not play your mod if there's no room for me. I don't think we have a Dark Elf Sanctuary member. We have some Khajiits and Argonians, and we have Nords for the rest of them because Skyrim's so focused on, like, this is the Nordic lands. We had a much more diverse cast for the new Sanctuary members, but that kind of got pared down a bit. But their bedrooms are going to be very culturally oriented as much as I can. So Nazir, because he's Redguard, is going to have more Redguard flair and carpets and stuff. The Khajiit room, the Argonian, they're all going to have very, like, culturally significant stuff in their room. I'm hoping that I can make this happen because I think that that's like a cool way to clutter. But this room in particular is one of the Khajiits, the male, is a merchant. He's the one who, because the Dark Brotherhood has such ties with the Thieves Guild. The way I worked it out in my head is that they worked with the Thieves Guild, which worked with the caravans. So we have these two Khajiit that come into the sanctuary. One of them is the stabby assassin. The other is the mercantile one that takes care of the Dark Brotherhood gear, but he also part of it for coming and working at the sanctuary and producing this gear for them and getting deals for the materials for said gear through the Caravan Thieves Guild. He stashes some of the stuff for trade, essentially, in here in the sanctuary. So it's all like immersive story stuff that's not really probably going to be very well fleshed out in words per se. People might not like this might be it. It's just, oh, hey, there's this room here and there's no real explanation for it. But everything I put in this mod, there's a reason for it existing in my head. So this is just like he's working for the sanctuary under the conditions, and like working with the Thieves Guild as well. It's just all under the conditions of like, this is how the economics of this works. So yeah, probably more than you needed to know, but there it is. Okay, that should work. We will have to see. I'm gonna save that. I see, so the Dragonborn will have his own room. That is fine then. Oh yeah, like actually the way it works in this, their rooms really aren't like separate rooms. There's no doors. It's just a dormitory of sleeping arrangements right here. All these rooms are going to be populated depending. This is going to be Cicero's room, so it'll either have him and his stuff in there or it won't. But you have the caretakers of the sanctuary, you have the Khajiit couple, there's the Argonian, the Nord, and the female and the male Nord that are the remade versions of the vanilla sanctuary initiates that you get in the vanilla game. And then there's 2 more spaces. I forget. Right. Babette and Nazir. Duh. So you have this whole place filled with people. And there's just not doorways here because the spaces are so compact. It just felt like it would be a little bit too cluttered to have doors. And these are just the sleeping arrangements anyway. It's not really where they're going to be spending much of their time. I don't know. I feel bad for them that they don't have doors, but then I don't feel that bad because it's the way it worked out. And this is the player's room. Much more space because we're so special. So, and that will be just standard Skyrim room, not decorated in any cultural fashion. Maybe in the future, it's unlikely, but maybe I'll have like a MCM menu for like turning on or off cultural assets, since I'm probably going to have to make custom ones anyway for the Khajiits and the Argonians. And if I'm really into it, like there's some Dark Elf ones that exist in Skyrim, and like vampiric stuff, and so there might be customization things that we could do, but that is very low priority. Right now I just need to get this done. Okay, so the Khajiit room, we'll test that out. Hopefully that will be good. Severe clipping, pillar L. Yes, both of those things are fixed. Right side circle room, casket lift. It's family, right? Yeah, they call each other like, brother and sister all the time. I don't know. Also, I know I bugged you a lot with You voice acting in your mod already, but I'm going back on my decision. My accent is too weird and would require too much time to work it out into something passable in the Skyrim world. What? No. Don't say that. Like, this world is so exotic with so many different creatures and people. I feel like there would totally be, unless you're talking like a native Nord, like you don't have to be voice acting for that necessarily. There is, let's see, for as far as custom voices go, for what I would like to have in the future, there's dark elves, there's 2 female Argonians, there's 2 male Nords, there's probably 2 female Nords, there's 2 female Khajiits, 1 male Khajiit. There's a few different characters, and they're all different races, so don't feel limited on that account. Okay. I would also really love to find a suitable voice actor that could redo all of Babette's lines and add in some new ones, to be honest. Same with Nazir. I would love to find someone who's like a Nazir impersonator, because I would love to flesh out their dialogue something fierce. I might be able to piece together things, but that can sometimes be hit or miss on how organic it sounds, so that's iffy stuff. Right dead end from Sithis entrance. Okay, we got our Sithis entrance. Let's spin around here. And we have 2 floating dirt mounds. What's this? We do not need these. Okay. Ah. There we go. That was really easy. I want more of those. You would do an awesome red guard? Ooh. But I can still help you out making a website or a page where people can register their interest in voice acting and upload a demo. I know there was one that we had used for the Awake project that was working out pretty well. It's just like a website where people can submit their voice acting applications, and it's like this whole database website, social network type thing. So I feel like that would cast a wider net. But me and my artistic self, I'm thinking like, ooh, a landing page for my mod, that would look so cool. And then people could like see it and get like a feel for it and understand what the mod's about before they actually voice act or decide to do so. Cave to basement. Not fitting to Sithis shrine. Oh yeah, okay. I feel like that's gonna be a whole thing in and of itself, trying to get that to sit just right. So we're gonna wait on that one, just because it's 450 already. Enter torture room. We have the ceiling issues, and then clipping by door left on the way up. Yeah, let's see if this one's an easy fix. Interesting. Yeah, we just have to bring that out. And that solves that problem. That looks fine. I'm fine enough at least. Yeah, I originally wanted something like that. Ooh! But there is some clipping. So... nah. It's fine. That looks fine. We can work with that. So we'll say that is fixed, and then it's just the ceiling. Oh god, I need to make a website for corporate design too. Oh no. All of the things that need to get done. Sir aLuckyMuse, I'm at your disposal. Good to know. Thank you. That's very, very cool. Boop, boop. Okay, so you are Riften room. Okay, B roof L1. You are B roof R1. You're B roof L1. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is fixable. Best news. Okay. So you are left and you are right, which is awkward. At least from this perspective anyway. I guess this would make it okay. Okay, so you're left. You are left. You are left. So we're gonna delete you. Delete! You are left. And you are left. So we're gonna delete you as well. My heart stops a little bit every time I press delete because I was on the other window. So like it won't interact with this stuff and I'm just like, delete. Why didn't you do anything? What did you delete? And I'm like, oh wait, I have to click the window first. It's okay. It's fine. Let's not do that. I don't trust where it's gonna paste it, so I'm just gonna copy it and then just paste it in place and move it. Paste in place. Oops. That is not, ooh. It's backwards. It's wigging me out. Okay. Copy, paste in place. Nice. Okay. Alright, these should be lined up. Those are lined up. Those are lined up. Yep. Okay, so the ceiling should be fixed now, which is gonna be wonderful. Oh my. Almost there. Almost fixed. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming what that was is some kind of normal map issue where it's like they're meant to not be flipped. Just not meant to be flipped. Okay. So I think that was fairly productive, all in all. We had a nice little raid. Forest Songs is in the house. Hello, welcome. It's so good to see you. Okay, stealing fixed. And the only thing we haven't done is the cave to basement Sithis shrine thing. But that's a can of worms that we can deal with when we get back. So many cute emotes, right? Forest Songs brings the cute emotes. I've been dying and you? I've been dying to see you, maybe? I love that little Celebi. Wait, no, not Celebi. Oh god, Pokemon. I haven't played him forever. I know that Pokemon. I can't remember the name. I'm blanking. Call it a freaking Celebi. That's not even close. It's not even the same color. Little baby Pokemon. Alright. We did good. We did good. I still need to look at all this stuff, but I'll make a note. Check when done. Gotta keep it sugar sweet. I'm a fan of it. I can back that. I can hear her gears turning, grinding away. Yeah, it's just been so long. Yeah. Oh well, Pokemon's good. I might get back into it if I get one of the newer consoles. I'm still in my getting through Pokemon Yellow again. I started it. I got like halfway through the game, and I haven't been back there since. Mainly because I'm still in the process of modding my Game Boy Color and my Game Boy Advance. So they're downstairs in my little modding table. Ah, Hendris. Rest in peace, TB. Alright, so let's do this. It is 5 o'clock. I'm still planning on doing a replay of Gen 1 and 3, right? Like, they're good solid games. I enjoy them. Even if I can't run in the older games and it bothers me. Okay, my goodness. I love the little pink wings with that emote. That's the best. Are those the Mercy wings from the Overwatch event? Because they look like it. Thank you guys so much. He was a fine cookie. He was a very fine cookie. Thank you guys for coming around. Anyone who's stuck around from the raid, thank you very much. I hope you are enjoying what you see. There's other things to be seen in the future, because they don't just mod Skyrim. They do art and play games and stuff. There's that Mercy. Spread the word if you like the stream, because it helps channel grow. Check out the Discord for some fun emotes and a good time if you have not. And you can check out the events tab on this Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so we don't have the normal time stream of 3 to 5, but we'll... Apparently Doki Doki is still on, so the Lucky and Talented co-op stream is a go for Tuesday night. So if you are interested in our shenanigans and watching creepypasta stuff happen, then come see, because it's starting to get weird and I really enjoy that. We're both really excited to see how it's gonna progress. Yes, right? Hendris, you're so hyped over it. I love it. All right. Let's see here. Big thanks to Corrupt for, I believe they did the raid, so lots and lots of thanks and love to them. Thank you for the follow. Babop Fry. Thank you for the follow. Arzo1130, thank you for the follow. And Antinol, thank you for the cheer. If there's something that you liked or disliked about the stream, you can always click the stream feedback links in either the Twitch info panel or on the Discord and let me know all about it. You will get blown away once you enter, let's say, Act 3. I'm ready. My body is ready, Huntress. Because Hatofu Boyfriend, like, I was getting all excited and intrigued, and it just kind of got weird in, like, a not so intriguing way. Like, I mean, it's a good game, but for all of the effort and hype, it was just, But Doki Doki, I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. It's gonna be a good time. A good suffering time. Alright, so, as always, from my heart to yours, good luck.